Have you ever stared at the night sky and felt something stir inside you? Not a passing thought, but a memory you can't quite place. Almost like a quiet voice inside saying, "You've been here before, just not from here." Maybe that's why this world has always felt a little too tight around your spirit, like trying to fit into a coat that never sits right. Maybe you were never meant to blend in at all. And if you have a soft crescent-shaped mark below your thumb, that curve on your palm might be the first physical hint that you are more than human. That you're a celestial soul living a human experience. Tonight, we're stepping into a truth many of you have felt for years but couldn't explain. There are 16 signs that reveal whether your soul is angelic. Not symbolically, but in a real, literal sense. And if even 2 of these signs sound like your life, then this message didn't reach you by accident. Before we start, there's something important you should understand. The feelings you've carried, loneliness, deep empathy, that strange sense of remembering what you've never lived, they're not fantasies. Dolores Cannon called souls like this volunteers. Beings who didn't come here to learn, but to guide, to heal, to hold light during shifting times. If you've always felt like you're watching humanity from just outside the circle, you're not broken. You're remembering. These 16 signs aren't random traits. They're markers your soul left for you to find. So that one day, on a night like this, everything would finally make sense. As we begin, if something already resonates with you, press 1 in the comments. It helps you ground the message and helps me see who's waking up tonight. Sign 1. The sense of not belonging. You've felt this since childhood, the soft ache of watching others understand something you can't name. This isn't shyness or introversion. It's the memory of a higher place, where kindness was the natural language and harmony was the air itself. Your energy wasn't made for the noise of this world. You weren't meant to match the room. You were meant to shift its tone. If you've always felt out of place, it's because your soul remembers a home of light and is still learning the heaviness of being human. Sign 2. Deep empathy. When someone hurts, you feel it in your own chest. When someone cries, your heart tightens. You sense tension, lies, and heartbreak long before anyone speaks. This isn't oversensitivity. It's attunement. Angelic souls absorb emotions the way antennas catch signals. You can walk into a room and instantly sense who is anxious, who is in pain, who is masking their feelings. And even when it drains you, you try to comfort them because something inside says, "This is why I'm here." Most people feel emotions. You carry them. Sign 3. A low tolerance for cruelty, conflict, or darkness. You've never understood why people hurt each other, why they yell, lie, or choose cruelty over kindness. When there's tension, you feel it physically. When someone is angry, it shakes your entire system. And when you witness injustice, it's like your soul rises up in protest. This isn't weakness. It's higher consciousness. Angelic beings aren't used to lower vibrations. In the realm you come from, conflict doesn't survive because truth is felt instantly. So when you face human aggression, your spirit reacts. It knows this isn't your natural state. Sign 4. Intuition that feels almost prophetic. You've always sensed things before they happen. You knew who to trust and who to avoid long before you had proof. Dreams, gut feelings, sudden insights, they show up out of nowhere and end up being right. This isn't a learned skill. It's memory. You're used to communication that's telepathic, where truth is immediate, and where the heart speaks louder than words. If your inner voice has always guided and protected you, you're remembering how angels communicate. Sign 5. A sacred connection to nature. When you walk into nature, the world shifts. The air softens. Animals linger near you. Trees feel lighter around you. To most people, forests are scenery. To you, they feel like family. You don't just enjoy nature, you belong in it. It's the one place where your spirit relaxes completely. Light beings align easily with the natural world because you come from a place where everything communicates through energy. When life overwhelms you, nature restores you because it recognizes you. Sign 6. Meaningful synchronicities. Certain numbers follow you: 1111, 2222, 333, 717. Patterns appear at the exact moment you're thinking about something important. People show up in your life at the perfect time. These aren't coincidences. They're communication. Angelic souls are guided through signs instead of instructions. The universe speaks to you through timing, alignment, and synchronicities. You're never moving through life alone. You're being guided. Sign 7. Wisdom beyond your years. Even as a child, you saw the world from a different angle. While others played, you watched. While others followed, you questioned. People may have said your eyes looked ancient or that you talked like an adult. That's because your soul is older. Old souls aren't simply knowledgeable, they originate from higher realms. You didn't learn your wisdom. You brought it with you. Sign 8. A deep loneliness that follows you even in crowds. You can be surrounded by people you love and still feel alone. Not because you lack connection, but because your frequency is different. Most people can't meet you at the depth where you naturally exist. You crave real conversations, familiar souls, and eyes that feel like home. You're not lonely because you're unlovable. You're lonely because your soul hasn't met the other light beings yet. Sign 9. Your inner light that others feel. People soften around you. Strangers open up instantly. Children trust you. Animals approach you without fear. You've probably heard people say you make them feel calm or safe. This isn't charm or emotional skill. It's radiance. Angelic souls give off a frequency that eases tension and soothes people without any effort. Your aura speaks long before you do. Sign 10. A healing touch. Something about your hands comforts people. When you hug someone, they breathe differently. When you touch their shoulder, they release tension. You've done this since childhood, long before you understood the idea of healing. Some heal with science, some with knowledge, but you heal with presence. Your touch carries an energy that restores and realigns. People come to you when they're hurting not for advice, but for the energy you naturally give. Sign 11. Sensitivity to dishonesty. You know when someone lies, even if it's small. When someone hides their true intentions, your body reacts. You don't need proof. Your intuition reads their tone, posture, and energy instantly. Angelic souls don't tolerate deception. In the realm you come from, truth is effortless and nothing is hidden. So when someone tries to deceive you, your spirit pushes back. Sign 12. A strange relationship with time. Time feels inconsistent. Some days rush by, others stretch forever. Moments feel familiar even when they shouldn't. You've had dreams more vivid than reality. Instincts tell you what's coming before your mind can reason it out. Sometimes it feels like you're slightly out of sync with the world, as if part of you exists somewhere else. Angelic souls don't anchor fully into linear time. Your consciousness spans past, future, and something beyond both. Sign 13. Flickers of soul memory. Moments where something triggers a strong feeling of recognition. A scent, a face, a place, and suddenly it feels like remembering without knowing what. These aren't fantasies. They're pieces of your consciousness from before this lifetime. Angelic souls experience intense déjà vu because part of you is still connected to the realm you came from. Sign 14. A magnetic pull toward the moon, stars, and night sky. Others see the moon as beautiful. You feel something deeper. The night sky awakens something ancient in you. The stars feel familiar. Moonlight feels like a reminder. When the world sleeps, your soul becomes alert. The night feels like your true environment. Light beings often feel more at home under the moon because it holds the energy of intuition and memory. Sign 15. The sense that you were sent here. Since childhood, you've carried a quiet certainty that you're here for a purpose. Not a hobby or an interest, something meaningful. No matter how distracted life becomes, this feeling never leaves. It follows you through heartbreak, growth, and silence. Angelic souls only incarnate during important global shifts, when the world needs beings who carry compassion naturally. If you've always felt guided toward something you can't explain, that's the 15th sign. Sign 16. The crescent moon on your palm. The physical mark of a celestial origin. Look at your palm below your thumb near the start of your lifeline. If there's a curved arc shaped like a crescent moon, you carry the rarest sign of all. Not myth, not imagination, an actual physical imprint your soul brought into this body. Dolores Cannon called these the markings of multidimensional souls. Ancient mystics believed they were the seal of beings who walk between realms. In the present age, many who carry this mark are waking up at the same time across the world. This sign means you're a guardian soul. You're here to guide transitions, to use intuitive gifts that can't be taught, and to walk with energy from a higher plane. And if you also carry the M line, your activation has already started. This isn't chance. It is your celestial identity written in your skin. Now the true meaning of the crescent moon. You've had this mark your entire life, but only now are you ready to understand it. The crescent moon on your palm isn't random. It's an ancient symbol, older than language, religion, or human memory. It wasn't meant for everyone, only for those awake enough to hold its meaning. This mark, known as the lunar gate, belongs to souls who walk between realms. It carries 3 messages. 1. Memory. The crescent moon is a reminder that your consciousness is older than this lifetime. It shows up only on those who have lived in higher dimensions. This is why you sense things, why you feel deeply, and why you remember things you've never lived. 2. Intuition and lunar sensitivity. Angelic souls with this mark are connected to lunar cycles. Your intuition peaks around the new moon and full moon. Your dreams turn into messages. Emotions become guidance. Insights sharpen. You were born connected to these higher feminine energies. You're not guessing. You're receiving. 3. The guardian role. Most people live for themselves. Those who hold this mark come with a mission: to guide, to protect, to carry light through heavy times, to help others move from fear to awareness. The crescent moon means your soul carries the energy of a guardian angel in human form. You don't save the world loudly. You save it through kindness, intuition, presence, and the light you hold even when you feel tired or alone. Only 1% of souls come here with this mark. And they awaken during global transitions, like now. This mark is not a decoration. It's a calling. Now the angelic mission code. Every angelic soul arrives with a mission code written into their energy. It's not expressed in language. It lives in your instincts, your patterns, the people you're drawn to, the pain you've survived, and the gifts you never asked for. If you carry the crescent moon, your mission code is already activating. 1. You were sent to anchor light in dark cycles. You've survived hardships that could have destroyed you. You've carried burdens that weren't yours. You've healed situations where no one else could. This wasn't punishment. It was preparation. Light beings are placed in hard lives because that's how light learns its strength. Every moment you chose compassion over bitterness was part of your mission. 2. You were born with a compass inside you. That feeling of being meant for more isn't imagination. It's the echo of your angelic origin. Your mission code activates every time you follow that inner pull toward truth, healing, and growth, even when it's uncomfortable. 3. You influence others without trying. You shift people simply by being present. You don't need authority or an audience to fulfill your mission. Your energy alone changes timelines. You've comforted people without speaking, inspired them without effort, healed them without knowing. This is how angels work on earth. 4. The time of activation is now. 4 years, your gifts were quiet because the world wasn't ready. But everything is changing. Consciousness is rising. Humanity is waking up. And souls like you, the 1%, feel the pull. Wake up. Step into your role. Your entire life until now was preparation. Everything after this moment is activation. Take a slow breath and let these words settle in your heart, the place where truth feels warm and familiar. If even half of these signs spoke to you, then this message found you for a reason. You've spent your life searching for a name for your difference. But you weren't different. You were early, awake in a world still learning how to open its eyes. And now you're not waking alone. There are thousands of others with the same light, the same intuition, the same crescent moon, the same mission. You've just found them. If something inside you whispered "this is me," then you're already stepping into the next stage of your awakening. Before you go, do one small thing, not for the metrics, but for yourself. Type in the comments, "I remember who I am." That sentence is a key, a signal to your soul that the forgetting is ending. And when you're ready to go deeper, subscribe. Not as a viewer, but as a returning soul reconnecting with others who walk the same path. Your presence matters. Your light is needed. Your awakening has begun. Welcome home.